Swedish touch. Helena's kitchen. Helena, she's on a culinary mission. Helena's kitchen. Oh.
Hi and welcome to Helena's kitchen. Today we're going to do a little quick baking show where we're going to do a pineapple coconut cake that we're going to serve with some nice vanilla ice cream. And this will be a great little dessert, especially on a hot day. So first we have our ingredients. These are for the mix. We have flour, sugar, baking powder, eggs, water. This is for the topping. It's the pineapple, crushed pineapple. And then we have for the glaze that we're going to put on top, sugar, vanilla, coconut, egg and butter. So we're going to crack our eggs, 2 eggs into the big bowl, and then we have 1 1/4 cup of sugar, and we are going to use the our eggs and sugar mix, the light and fluffy, and now we're gonna add in the water, and it's gonna be stirred in. And after that we're gonna take the baking powder, drop it into the flour, give that a little stir, flour into the sifter, and I'm sifting it into the bowl. I help it in the end a little bit, and then we're going to fold this into the mix or stir it carefully. You don't want to over mix, but you don't want it to be clumps in it, so work it around as evenly as you can. What you want to do is to keep this one fluffy, but you want to see so you don't have air pockets inside of the mix where flour is gathering together, because it's going to be an unpleasant surprise when you bite into your cake. So this is ready, mixed, and what we're going to do now, I already have an oven on, so it's been heated for a while. It's up to about 400 degrees. And this is the form we're going to use. Let's spray that one first. And then we're going to pour the mix in.
She's on a culinary mission. Helena's kitchen. Helena's kitchen.
And it's going to be in the oven for about 20 minutes. So now we're going to make our topping for the cake. And what I'm going to start with is to toast the coconut. While tossing around the coconut a little bit and roasting them, we're going to mix the other ingredients.
Helena's kitchen.
I'm going to add the coconut into here and heat it up on the stove. Just heat it up though, not boil it. Now the coconut is starting to turn in color, if you can see. So here's our golden toasted coconut, and why I toast it like that is to bring out more flavor. So now we're going to put that into our mix. And we're going to put this back on the stove and heat it up. So what you want to see in here now is that it starts to come up a little bit, but you don't want it to boil. So just a little bit of of small bubbles. So I believe our cake is ready. We're gonna check it out. So how do we find out that the cake is ready? Well, you can look along the edges and see that it's releasing from the pot, or the pan. You can take a toothpick, stick it in and see that it is dry. And you can also feel on top and feel that it has resistance. So here's our cake, ready to go. So what we're going to do now is to have 1.5 cup of pineapple and spread it out over. You can either use canned or you can use fresh, whatever you prefer, or what you have available, I should say. Here we now have covered the whole cake with pineapple, and I'm going to pour the leftover juice over to soak it a little bit extra. And then we have our topping. Let's see. Which is the warm coconut cream. And I'm going to put out this one on spots like this, so then afterwards can spread it out. So we're trying to get this spread out before it gets too cold. So now our cake is ready to be served. And this is what it looks like. Shiny and nice. And hopefully it's really juicy and good inside. So I'm going to cut it up. Cut up a nice piece. And we're going to finish off with a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, on the warm cake. It's not hot, it's just warm. And then put a little bit of powdered sugar over to finish that up. Doesn't this look really ridiculously good? So we're going to try a little bit with the cold vanilla ice cream and the warm coconut and pineapple cake. This is very, very good. Enjoy so much, and don't forget to invite your friends.